Hi, I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater. We are at the AES Show 2017 at the Javits Center in New York City. I'm with Jay Porter from Radial Engineering. Good to see you.
You too.
So you have, as always, you guys always have a ton of new stuff at the show. Why don't you give us a tour of what you're showing here?
Sounds good. So first products we have here, kind of as a pair, you can see they kind of look similar, but the Mix 2-to-1 and the Sat 2. So the Mix 2-to-1 is just your simple passive summing mixer. So 2 channels in, 1 single channel out with level controls. You can flop the phase on the second input, and you can also bypass these level controls. So if you just want to go in, passively sum something, anything line level, you can do that very easily with the Mix 2-to-1. The Sat 2 is our stereo attenuator. So, first application we're kind of thinking of with this product is guys in the studio with really hot mic pre's want to attenuate a little bit before they go into their digital converter, back things down, be able to go into this box and just do that with level control. But we also set it up as a simple passive monitor controller. So added some of the features you'd kind of want to have in a monitor controller, like a mono sum, a mute switch, and also a dim control.
Nice.
Yeah. So those are the Mix 2-to-1 and Sat 2. Coming back here, we've shown these at a couple trade shows in the past, but these are finally shipping and available to the world. It's our Dante Direct boxes. So the first Dante-enabled DIs. The TX is going to be your traditional radial DI box, 1/4-inch RCA and 1/8-inch mini jack inputs to a Dante network output. And then the Dan RX, so this is going to be your Dante endpoint, so Dante into this box, and 2-channel XLR output. So you want to do a 2-channel stereo drop anywhere in the Dante network, you can do that very easily with this piece. Next, this one's coming out very soon, hopefully shipping before the end of the year. This is the Presenter. So this is going to be for your podium presentation kind of little mixer. So a single mic input, basic EQ, low and high tone controls, your program input via USB or 1/8-inch mini jack on the front, and just come sit on the podium, plug in your microphone, have some audio coming up off your computer, and be able to play that, or have the basic interface and not have to have a mixing board present. Also turns into a 2-way USB interface, so you want to record your presentation, you can do that as well. So yeah, like I say, it works really well for any kind of presentation, also maybe for a wedding DJ or anyone that just needs a basic mixer with 1 microphone. Studio Q, this is your studio talkback controller. So of course a little piece we're sorely missing without having mixing boards in studios anymore, a way to yell at musicians out on the studio floor. Patch this in between your interface and your headphone amplifier out on the studio floor. Got an internal mic built in, external mic can patch in, foot switch, talkback button, level controls for everything, and just basic in and out via 1/4-inch. So, nice basic studio controller. And finally, we have our Backtrack. So there's lots of people out there familiar with our SW8, which we've had for numbers of years. This is a backing track auto switcher, very big in live touring for artists running multi-channel backing tracks at their shows. See a lot of SW8s and a lot of big performance rigs. We decided to come out with a small 2-channel version for the musician smaller setups, just running stereo tracks off a couple iPhones, couple laptops, whatever they're doing. You have redundant phones, 1 plugged into A, 1 plugged into B, and a simple A-B switch plugged in. So giving that person a basic way to switch between backing tracks, can have their music running off of 2 phones and just hit the A-B between the 2. So Backtrack is going to be shipping in the next couple months. So just showing it off here for the first time at AES 2017.
Nice. So I just have to ask, you guys have more, I guess you'd say, gadgets that address specific niche problems. Where do you come up with the ideas to come out with all these products?
Well, we have a lot of us at the office that have, musicians, live sound guys, recording studio guys, but then also we get a lot of input from our artists and from various users on tour and using this stuff in studios. They kind of know us as the solutions company. They call us up all the time and say, hey, we're looking for this. If we don't have it, we go, hey, that's a good idea, and we'll start to work on it. So we get a lot of feedback from our end users on what they're looking for. It gives us a lot of great ideas.
That's awesome. Well, it really is a solutions kind of array of products that you guys have come out with. Really cool. We appreciate your time here, Jay. Have a great show.
Yeah, thanks, Mitch.
Always good to see you. And thank you for joining me at AES 2017. I'm Mitch Gallagher from Sweetwater.